Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video, we are going to solve this nice math Olympiad algebra problem. And here we have cube root of 2 minus n plus square root of n minus 1 equals to 1. And here we find the value of n. So that the very first thing we are going to do is here first we name or we call this equation as equation number 1, and here we make little bit substitutions, and we take here this value equals to x, and we write it as x equals to cube root of 2 minus n, and here we suppose that y equals to square root of n minus 1. So we take this value x and this value equals to y. And now uh, if we remove this cube root and this square root, then we get, so in order to remove this cube root, we take cube on both of the sides, so that when we take cube on both of the sides, then we remove the cube root in the right hand side, and we have x cubed equals to 2 minus n. And here we find the value of n, so that we move this x cubed to the right hand side and minus n to the left hand side, and we get n equals to 2 minus x cubed, and we call this as equation number 2. And in the parallel, we simplify or we remove the square root sign, so that in order to remove this square root sign, we need to take square on both of the sides of this equation, and we get y square equals to square root of n minus 1 and its whole square. So this 2 and square root are gone, and we get y square equals to n minus 1. So similarly, we move this y square to the right hand side, and minus 1, sorry, and n, we need to separate n, so we move this minus 1 to the left hand side, and you get the value of n equals to y square plus 1, and we call this as equation number 3. So here you focus on equation number 2 and equation number 3. So now first we put the value of x and y in equation number 1. So because here we take our x equal to this equation and y equal to this equation, so when we put the value of x and y here, then we get equation number 4, and it is x plus y equals to 1, and we call this as equation number 4. And here you focus on equation number 2 and 3. So here we write from equation number 2 and 3. So we compare these two equations. So we have n equal to this one and n equal to this one. So we equate these two values, and we get 2 minus x cubed equals to y square plus 1. So that here we need to simplify or rearrange these terms, so that we move all the term from left hand side to the right hand side, and we get x cubed plus y square plus 1 minus 2 equals to 0. And here we add or subtract the like terms, and we get x cubed plus y square minus 1 equals to 0. And now here we simplify equation number 4. So if you see in equation number 4, this implies that we need to find the value of y, and we move x to the right hand side, and we get y equals to 1 minus x. So we put the value of y in, use the value of y here, and we get x cubed plus y square, and we have the value of y is 1 minus x, so we put this value here. So we have 1 minus x square minus 1 equals to 0. And here we need more simplifications, and we use the nice square identity here, and we get x cubed plus, we use the formula of square here, and you get 1 plus x square minus 2 times of x minus 1 equals to 0. So here we use this square identity, and now we get x cubed plus x square, and this is minus 2x, and we here you see that we have plus 1 and minus 1, so these are cancelled by each other, and we get it is equals to 0. And now in the next step, you see here we have x be the common term from all these terms, and we take it common, and you get x square plus x minus 2 equals to 0. So here we have two cases. Our first case is we take x equals to 0, and the second case is we take x square plus x minus 2 equals to 0. So now we find the values of x from this quadratic equation, so that we make the factors of this equation, and here we break the middle term, and our middle term is plus x, and we write it as x square plus 2x minus x minus 2 equals to 0. Here we have plus x, and we write this plus x as 2x minus x, and you know that 2x minus x equals to plus x. And after that, here we take common x from the first two terms, and we get x times of x plus 2, and here we take common minus 1, and we get x plus 2 equals to 0. So here we take common x plus 2 from both of these terms, and we get x minus 1 equals to 0. So we have two cases here. So first we take x plus 2 equals to 0, and now second case we take x minus 1 equals to 0. So in this case you get the value of x equals to minus 2, and in this case you get the value of x equals to 1. But here we have another value of x which is 0, so we write this value of x equals to 0 here. So here you remember our target, and our target is to find the value of n. So this is the our claim or our question. So we need to find the value of n, and we know that here we have our n equals to 2 minus x cube, because we find the values of x here, so we put all the values of x in equation number 2, and we get the value of n. Okay, so here we use equation number 2. So now here first we write from equation number 2. So from equation number 2, and here we write equation number 2, n equals to 2 minus x cubed. So we put all these three values of x in this equation, and we get the relevant or corresponding values of n. So here we have, when you put x equals to 0 here, then you get 2 minus 0, n equals to 2 minus 0 cube, and we get the value, first value of n equals to 2. And similarly in second case, we put the value of x equals to minus 2 here, and you get 2 minus minus 2 cube, and we have 2 minus minus 2 cube equals to minus 8, and minus minus plus, and you get 2 plus 8. So in this case you get the value of n equals to 10. So this is the second value of n. And similarly, when you put the value of x equals to 1 here, then you get n equals to 2 minus 1 cube, and you know that 1 cube is 1, and you get the third value of n equals to 1. So these are the three values of n, and this is the final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.